Dave Keating in Brussels. Dave, tell us more as to what has come out of this meeting and what, in fact, is in this statement.
Well, the context of this meeting today came both in the 5-year anniversary of those Paris attacks, which you were mentioning, and then also, of course, the recent attacks in Paris and Austria. They released a statement about terrorism at the end of today's meeting that was the subject of a lot of back and forth. The area of disagreement was just how much it was going to single out Islam and whether it would call the recent attacks Islamist attacks. We did get the mention of Islam reduced to just one mention when it's referring to the beheading attack as an Islamist attack. But basically the statement is calling on EU leaders to better coordinate in the fight against terrorism. German Home Affairs Minister Horst Seehofer said that the EU has all the capability to do this. It could be a, quote, superpower in fighting terrorism. The problem is it's just not using the tools that it has. Now, there's been a big push to revise the EU Schengen border code from France and from others. I know a lot of people have mistakenly interpreted this to mean the open border system within the EU, but Schengen actually has 3 pillars. Those open internal borders are just one. The other 2 pillars are police and judicial cooperation and the external borders. And that's really what Home Affairs ministers focused on today, those last 2. They want to see improved police cooperation and tougher regimes at the EU's external borders. This is the part of Schengen that wasn't really done fully. They had these open internal borders but never followed through on making sure that all of the different border agencies were coordinating. I mean, it would be, if you compare it to the United States, it would be as if the Mexico-Arizona border was policed only by the Arizona state government and the US government couldn't get involved. So they're going to try to have a more EU-oriented external border force, a boosted role for Frontex, the greatly underused EU border patrol force, which has to get permission to enter into countries. And they're going to try to increase that cooperation. They're going to speed up some changes. For instance, people who can come in visa-free right now will have to apply in advance. Right now, if you're an American visitor to Europe, you can just kind of show up and they'll let you in, no questions asked. Within a year, that is going to change. Americans are going to need to apply to enter Europe 2 weeks beforehand, just like Europeans have to do and have had to do for the past 10 years when they enter the United States. So they're envisioning strengthening those external borders, but no talk of ending the free movement and open borders within the EU.
Dave Keating, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you.